How about this? No. Oh, it's good. Good. Testing. Perfect. All right. Yep, it's good. Good afternoon, Battlers Nation, and welcome to today's coverage of Kalkaska Battlers hockey live from the Coliseum in Kalkaska, sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings of Traverse City, Buffalo Wild Wings Let's Go Sports Bar, also Trout Town Tavern and Eatery in Kalkaska, Midas, McDonald's, Bloom, Forefront Credit Union in Forefront Credit Union, Traverse TC Man Cave in Traverse City, Ripcut Wood Wiring, Servpro, and Farm Bureau Insurance. I'm Taylor Phillips, your play-by-play commentator. This afternoon, the Battlers rematch in Game 2 of the doubleheader against the Buffalo Tempest. The Buffalo Tempest won last night 7-3 in Game 1 last night. Forward Spencer Herinzek scored 2 goals. Forward Brian Losel added a shorthanded breakaway goal. Brendan Rainey for Buffalo. Brendan Rainey for Kalkaska added a shorthanded breakaway goal of his own. Caleb Chillman for the Battlers added a power play goal. Buffalo scored 3 goals on their power play. So the Battlers today will have to stay out of the penalty box and play better on the penalty kill. So before I get to the lines, today's game is promotion. It is Lions Sunday. The Lions are kicking off in at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, against the Indianapolis Colts. I was going to announce the starting lineup, but it disappeared for some reason. So, because it's a back-to-back, because both teams are playing back-to-back games, um, I believe we will have different goaltenders. No, no, Maving is starting again today. Because usually in the NHL, when teams play back-to-back games, they they change up their goaltender. But it looks to me that Jagger Maving is the starting goaltender again today, just like he was last night. He only allowed the 3 goals. Rob Holden was scorched for 7 goals against. So if you want to pull up the starting lines for the battlers in the graphic. All right, there we go. So we got Will Holden, Cam Hofstetter, and Brendan Rainey in the first line. Line number 2 consists of James Edney at center, Joe Kazil at left wing, Quinn O'Reilly, number 21, changing his number. Bryant Danielson, Brent Hansen, and Tyler Christensen, line number 3. Zach Freiberger is the starting goaltender for Kalkaska. We'll finish. The defenseman, Caleb Choman and Matt Heim. Sean Doyle and Mason Held, and then Justin Duplantis and Evan Kellogg. So Lee Roberts is a healthy scratch. Gavin Duffin got suspended for today's game. That's all we know for now. As I mentioned before, the defenseman, defensive pairings, number 1, Matt Hyman, Caleb Chilman. Pairing number 2 is Mason Held and Sean Doyle. Pairing number 3, Justin Duplantis and Evan Kellogg. So it's time to drop the puck in game 2 between the Battlers and the Buffalo Tempest. Here's the opening faceoff. And the Battlers controlling, and we're underway. Caleb Chilman with it to Matt Heim. Ahead to Will Holden. Doesn't corral it. Hofstetter had it hop off of him, but he corrals it. Cross ice to Quinn O'Reilly. I think he's still wearing the number 88. Graphic told me he was wearing the number 21, but no, it's 88. Tempest dump it in. Matt Heim takes over. Here's Edney with it. Cross to Hofstetter. Hofstetter will dump it in along the end boards to Wilkins. Wilkins intercepts. Mason Held prevents a one-on-one break. Here's Edney with it. Back to Kellogg. A turnover here, but the Tempest give it right back. Balor's carrying it ahead 3-on-2. There's a centering pass to Doyle. Couldn't get a shot off. Couldn't get a stick on it. Mason Held dumps it in along the end boards. Brendan Rainey out there. Try to center one. Icing on the Tempest. (18-17). Left to play. Battlers win faceoff number 2. Joe Kazil is back in the lineup. Here's a shot deflected wide from the blue line by Matt Heim. Matt Heim let that one go. It was deflected wide, and the whistle blows. I think the puck went out of play. Hofstetter takes that faceoff against Butterworth. Butterworth wins a faceoff. And Wilkins controls for the Tempest. Turned over to Chillman. Tempest clear to center. Matt Heim with it. Here's Hofstetter carrying it back in. Shooting it wide over top of the net. Matt Heim with a one-timer goes wide. A collision and a turnover. There is Howlett carries it the other way for Buffalo. Matt Heim sticks it away and takes over. And he clears it down ice. It'll be icing against the Battlers. 17:02 left to play, first period. This game just getting underway, no score. Glad you're with us here on the Battlers YouTube channel, streaming online at Kalkaska Battlers. Follow the team's X handle at Cal Battlers, K-A-L Battlers. Also like their Facebook page. And follow them on Instagram at Kalkaska Battlers. Battlers take over. They carry it the other way, right to left. Hofstetter holds it in. O'Reilly coughs it up. Karinzak tries to dump one in for Granville. Granville gets it. Matt Heim got tied up. There's a centering pass to Karinzak, and Freiberger will make the save and hold on. 16:21 left to play. First period, no score. Going into this faceoff, Granville and looks like Fred Hansen, I think. Here's a one-timer by Mellinson. That goes wide. That was a howitzer. And he feeds it ahead to Rainey up the left wing the other way for the Battlers around the back of the net. Here come the Tempest 2-on-2. Karinzak with a wrister right to the chest of Freiberger, and they'll hang on to that one. 15:51 left to play, first period. Kiffner wins the faceoff for the Tempest. Here's Losel with a shot deflected wide by Mason Held. Tempest still control. Losel. Penalty coming up to Buffalo as Kalkaska takes over with the puck. No, actually it's a delayed offside. Here comes Stewart. Kipner, one-timer saved by Freiberger. Another save by Freiberger on Kipner. Doyle tries to feed it ahead. It was deflected, but the Ballards carried it ahead somehow. Christensen loses an edge. Gets back up along the far board. Delayed offside. Ballards tag up. Poke checked away by Wilkins. Back to Caleb Chillman. He and Manheimer back on the ice as defensive pairing number one. Good feed ahead to Quinn O'Reilly. Up the right wing. Centering pass. Will Holden couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Howlett for Buffalo, dumping it in. Freiberger tries to play with his stick during a rush. Chillman takes over. Tries to feed to Hofstetter. Had it hop off his stick and into the Tempest bench. And out of play. 14:22 left to play first period. Faceoff will be along the far boards outside the Buffalo Tempest blue line. No score. They'll be at center, actually. Buffalo wins that faceoff. Here's Granville with it for Buffalo. And there's a whistle, a stoppage in play. That looks like a hand pass or something. Is that what they're calling a hand pass? Well, oh, the net came. Okay. So it did. 14:07 left. Thank you very much. Here's Hofstetter getting the feed from O'Reilly. Drops it off for Will Holden. Couldn't get a shot off. Tempest iced the puck with 13:49 left to play first period. That'll be a face-off in Buffalo's zone. To the left of Mabing, who is starting two games, both back-to-back games in this doubleheader. Christensen got tied up. Aaron Ventura and Horenzak tried to dump it in. It was cut off by Heim. Showman to Edney. Brendan Rainey dumps it in somehow. Horenzak clears it up. It goes off the rafters. It's deemed out of play, but you can only clear it over the glass to get a delay of game penalty. So no delay of game penalty. It did not intend to go over the glass. Here's Brent Hansen with it. Centering feed picked off. Here comes Buffalo 3-on-2. Across to Granville. Shot blocked by Mason Held. Buffalo on the late offside. Mason Held is hurt. He hobbles off to the bench. Freiberger mishandles the puck, but keeps it out. At least for now. Horenzak gets hit by Doyle. Good hit by Doyle. Doyle gets the feed from Kellogg, but doesn't corral it for too long. Brendan Rainey dumps it in. The Ballards change on the fly. Granville takes over for Buffalo in his own zone. Tempest dump it into the battler zone. Lead pass deflected, no icing. Christensen couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Matt Stewart with it. Two battlers in pursuit. Try to poke check it away. And they finally do. Here's Matt Heim with it, carrying it through center. Into the Tempest zone for dropping off for Kuzel. Had it picked off. Here's Matt Stewart with it from Losel on a lead feed, dumping it in. Here's a centering pass. Losel with a glove save by Freiberger. And he hanging on with 11:15 left to play in the first period. Phenomenal glove save by Zach Freiberger. A centering pass wide open to Losel in the slot. No coverage whatsoever, and somehow Freiberger with a big glove save sting in front of it. Battlers win the faceoff. Here's Quinn O'Reilly getting the lead feed, carries it ahead. Shot a pad saved by Maving. O'Reilly to Hofstetter. Into the slot. Shoots one, blocked by Tatu. Holden to Hofstetter, mishandles it. Tempest clear to center. Chillman takes over. Across to Heim, back to Caleb Chillman. Looked like that was offside, but no whistle. Now we get a whistle. Yeah, just like a late, like 3 or 4 seconds late. What I saw, that was clearly offside. I'm really sorry. That was the truth. 10:13 left to play first period. Faceoff will be outside the Buffalo Tempest zone, out Tempest blue line along the near boards. Rennie somehow pries it open and pries the puck open and dumps it in, but the Tempest take over. Here's a pickoff, and a shot by Hansen goes high over top of the net. James Edney spin pass back to Heim, or should I say Duplantis. Duplantis and Kellogg out there as defensive pairing number 3 for the Battlers. Duplantis had it sticked away. Hrinzak with a shot and a save by Freiberger, who got right in front of it and hangs on for another faceoff with 9:23 left to play in the first period. No score going into this next faceoff. To Freiberger's left. Granville and Sean Doyle, the defenseman, taking the faceoff. Battlers win the faceoff to Chillman. Over to Heim. I believe Sean Doyle has switched positions from defenseman to forward. Center, particularly. So we'll go with that. Joe Gazelle had the puck poke checked by Granville. Came up with a steal. Here's Hrinzak into the Battler zone. There's a shot off the post, off the right post. Granville with it again. Carries it into the right face-off circle. Tries to center one to Hrinzak. Tatu to Aaron Ventura. Dumps it in. Mannheim takes over. Net. Here's an opportunity for Granville, I think. The net comes off its moorings with 8:13 left. Or should I say Melanson. Another Valor's player got suspended for an undisclosed reason, but we can't specify the player's name, that player's name. We apologize for any inconvenience. But here's a face-off between Kiffner and Tyler Christensen, it looks like, to the right of Freiberger. Kiffner wins it to Stewart. There's a long shot by Tatu and a glove save by Freiberger. An easy one. 8:07 left. Tempest win another face-off and another save by Freiberger off his chest. Puck goes the other way. Here's Hofstetter with a chance. That shot blocked. Tempest get it ahead to Stewart. Matt Heim to Hofstetter. Give it away to Tatu, but Hofstetter sticks it back. Poke checks it back to center. Heim loses an edge. No contact whatsoever. That's why he couldn't get that pass. Here's Will Holden with it. Tried to drop it off. Nobody home. Hofstetter came in too late. Tempest poke check it away. Back to Matt Heim. Give it away to Stewart. He'll shoot it into Freiberger. We'll play it to Matt Heim. Holden to O'Reilly. A big body check by O'Reilly and a shot by Hofstetter, a save by Maving. Here comes Butter with it. He'll shoot it into Freiberger and he'll glove it down and hang on. Butterworth got taken down. There were no arms up by the officials. Butterworth wanted a penalty, but I don't think he's going to get it. 6:44 left to play, first period. Still goalless. Somebody better turn that ringer off their phone. Wilkins wires one with a wrister and an easy chest save by Freiberger. He'll hang on to that one. 6:40 left to play, first period. Still goalless. Butterworth and Hansen. Hansen wins that faceoff. Matt Heim jumps on it. Rainey to Edney with Hansen 2-on-3, I think. Edney dumps it in deep. Bit of a collision at the end boards. Tempest clear it out. Mason held to Evan Kellogg. Battlers changing up their defensive pairings a little bit. Blocking that shot was Mike Scardino. Here comes Granville with it. Wrist one high over top of the net. Melanson picks it up. Centering pass to Granville. Tried to pass when he should have shot that one. Or could have, rather. 5:45 left. Looked like Granville had a good opportunity to score. Instead, he decided to pass it back through traffic. Puck was deflected out of play. Ballers win that faceoff. Sean Doyle to Caleb Chillman. Doyle was the captain in the Ballers inaugural season last year. An intended pass, no icing. Here's Hrinzak for Buffalo. Centers to Tatu, couldn't get it home. Ballers intercept, 1-on-1, make it 2-on-1. Cazell and Christensen. Cazell with it to Christensen, back to Cazell's. Backhander, not much effort there. Poked away by Maving. Kellogg could not hold that bouncing puck in. That was way airborne, no chance for him. Here's Doyle with it. Back in the Buffalo zone, behind the net. Around the end boards. There comes Granville with it. That's the captain. Centering feed. Granville misses an empty net. A wide open net. Looked like he was handcuffed right there. Hrinzak, centering pass at a goal. No, yes. A one-timer. It looks like Spencer Hrinzak is going to get that goal. The net was off, but .414 left to play. First period. So there's a bit of a delay. On another matter. You got to close that door all the way, otherwise. Oh wait, they need a game puck. Or maybe not. It was a missing card. So the net right now is being repaired. As of right now, they're just installing new parts, new mooring parts. So that's finished, and we're ready to continue this hockey game. No matter at all. So Hrinzak scores yet again. He's got 3 goals total this entire doubleheader. 2 of them last night, now 1 just about a couple minutes ago. And the Tempest lead 1-0. Shot by O'Reilly and a pad save by Maving. Here's a 2-on-1. Kiffner to Stewart. Back to Kiffner in the slot. Shot blocked by Will Holden. O'Reilly carries it the other way. Had it poke check. Now Losel with it. With Kiffner. Losel tries to carry it around the end boards. Gets checked by Matt Heim. And now O'Reilly to Hofstetter. Back to O'Reilly with a shot through the slot and a save by Maving. Hofstetter with an opportunity from a sharp angle. Back to Chillman. Hofstetter corrals it and dumps it in. O'Reilly tries to center one. Now O'Reilly gets taken down behind the net. While Hofstetter drops it off to Chillman. There's a howitzer off Scordino's leg. Shot and save made by Maving. Chillman with an opportunity. And oh my goodness, he let that one go and it was deflected off the rafters. Oh man, some debris came off the rafters. But play's going to continue with a face-off to the right of Maving, Jagger Maving, that is. Brett Hansen takes the face-off for the Battlers against Butterworth for the Tempest. Butterworth wins that face-off. Moses Ventura tries to clear, but Chillman holds it in. Crowd cheering. Caleb Chillman's holding it in. Howlett clears it to center. Back to the Kalkaska blue line. Heim. And he drops it off. Here comes Will Holden with a slap shot saved by Maving with a pad. Holden tries to get a second opportunity, but it doesn't come to him. It comes to Maving, and he covers up with his glove for another faceoff coming up. 1:54 left to play first period. Will Holden will take this faceoff against, I believe, Melanson. No, that's Granville. Kevin Kellogg tries but fails to hold it in. Now he dumps it in. Holden centering pass. Here's a shot blocked as O'Reilly let that one go. No icing. Meantime, Mason held to O'Reilly. To Holden. Will Holden, that is. Here's Mason Hell with a shot and a blocker saved by Maving. Evan Kellogg's having trouble controlling the puck, as again he failed to hold that puck in. 1:06 and counting, first period. Bad giveaway there. There's a centering pass and a glove save by Freiberger on Herenzak with 54.7 seconds left in the first period. That'll be another face-off to Freiberger's right. Ballers win that face-off. They clear it down, and it's icing on them with 48.6 seconds left. There'll be another face-off in the Ballard zone to the right of Freiberger. One nothing Tempest, but here come the Battlers, 4-on-2. A battle for the puck between Hansen and Wilkins. Edney tried to make a pass, but that was easily blocked. Good carry by Herenzak. He got hooked. Penalty coming up to the Battlers here with 14.7 seconds left. Lorenczak with a one-timer broke his stick. 6 seconds left. Looks like Caleb Chillman is off for hooking. And time runs out in the first period. It's a Serve Pro penalty kill with a minute 46 left. That'll carry into the second period. 1-0 Tempest. Leading Buffalo Tempest lead the Kalkaska Battlers 1-0. Quick check on the Lions Colts game. The Lions lead 7-3. Matt Gay nailed a 27-yard field goal to put the Colts up on the board first, 3-0 with 8:56 left in the first. But Jameer Gibbs, a 1-yard touchdown run, followed by an easy Jake Bates extra point. So the Lions lead the Colts 7-3 with 12:07 left. Second quarter. So 1-0 Tempest lead the Battlers. First intermission. Battlers hockey sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings and Traverse City Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go Sports Bar. We'll be right back.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go Sports Bar!
The Fry Step, starring Ronald McDonald and Friends.
If you hop all around like the Fry kids do, you're doing the Fry Step. It's fun for you. Fry girls, Fry guys. You'll hop all around like the Fry kids do. Then you go where your nose will lead you to.
French fries.
McDonald's French fries.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Above the Bar podcast, where each week we belly up to the bar with a new guest, find out what they do, who they are, and what makes them great. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Let's be frank about car services. Most of them make you feel like a bit of a dipstick. But at Midas, we're different, with transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repairs. Tread's a bit worn, just needs a rotation. Bulbs blown, easy fix. That? Oh, well, that's just a bit of dirt. Dirt! Yeah, I'm not a chamois, Gavin. Midas, you can rely on us.
Dear James, I want to thank you and Veterans Guardian for lending a helping hand when it seemed like no one else could. I am now on the verge of getting the health insurance and benefits I earned while serving in the military. The veterans on your team knew exactly how to help, and I would always be thankful.
What happens when you have a lot of banking to do, but only a little time to do it? Welcome to Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. Video Teller puts you face-to-face with a specially trained member service representative. Yes, a real person, located in Northern Michigan, who can help you with almost all your banking needs. With Video Teller, you also enjoy extended hours. And outside of these hours, you can use Video Teller like an ATM for fast cash. Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. You'll experience the difference and love it.
For your Kalkaska battlers, the Fairfield Inn & Suites isn't just a hotel, it's home.
Okay, if I could just get a signature right here.
I always knew you wanted my autograph. Going up? Oh, we're going all the way up, baby. So, third floor? Talkie time, baby! Wake up!
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
The Fry Step, starring Ronald McDonald and Friends.
If you hop all around like the Fry kids do, you're doing the Fry Step. It's fun for you. Fry girls, Fry guys. You'll hop all around like the Fry kids do. Then you go where your nose will lead you to.
French fry. French fry.
McDonald's French fries.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Above the Bar podcast, where each week we belly up to the bar with a new guest, find out what they do, who they are, and what makes them great. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Let's be frank about car services. Most of them make you feel like a bit of a dipstick. But at Midas, we're different, with transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repairs. Tread's a bit worn, just needs a rotation. Bulbs blown, easy fix. That? Oh, well, that's just a bit of dirt. Dirt! Yeah, I'm not a chamois, Gavin. Midas, you can rely on us.
Dear James, I want to thank you and Veterans Guardian for lending a helping hand when it seemed like no one else could. I am now on the verge of getting the health insurance and benefits I earned while serving in the military. The veterans on your team know exactly how to help, and I will always be thankful.
What happens when you have a lot of banking to do, but only a little time to do it? Welcome to Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. Video Teller puts you face to face with a specially trained member service representative. Yes, a real person, located in northern Michigan, who can help you with almost
good. Oh, good. All right. Start of the second period. Tempest leading 1-0. They're gonna have a power play for 1:20. So the Battlers are going to continue with their Serve Pro penalty kill attempt. Brought to you by Serve Pro. Arinzek got the only goal of the game. So the officials are sorting it out with the scores with a scores judge. And now we're underway with the second period. Battlers dump it in. 20 minutes per period. Here come the Tempest. Here's Harinzak into the Battler zone. Poke checks it in deep. Losel. Dump back in deep again. Back to the blue line. Losel to Granville. To Harinzak. Shot tipped at a glove save by Freiberger. They'll hang on with 1:06 left on the Chillman slashing penalty. The Battlers Serve Pro penalty kill. The Tempest power play. 19:20 left to play second period. Tempest trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Held in by Harinzak. Hilt wrist one. Stick save by Freiberger. Losel to Harinzak. Stewart to Granville to Losel. Shot deflected way wide. Comes out to back to the Buffalo zone where Losel will retrieve. Hofstetter comes up with a steal. Now here's Mason Held with an opportunity. Centers one. Hofstetter couldn't corral that out. That was into traffic. Here comes Granville with it the other way on the power play for the Tempest. They'll give it to Stewart. Stewart, wrist one blocked by Held. Stewart gets it again. Another shot blocked. Edney clears it down. Balor's penalty kill is over. Serve Pro penalty kill is over. Now it's icing on the Balors with 17:55 left to play second period. 1-0 Buffalo. Tempest. Butterworth and Rainey on the face-off. Rainey wins the face-off, and he carries it ahead. 2-on-2, 2-on-3. And he drops it off to Hofstetter. He'll wrist one. Saved by Maving. Rebound comes out to Howlett. He'll dump it to Chillman. Rainey around the inboards. Wraps it around. Shot deflected over top. Centering pass to Edney. Deflected wide. Chillman with a one-timer deflected. Hofstetter with a shot and a save by Maving, and he'll hang on. With 17:17 left to play, second period. Battlers are trying to tie it up here. Sean Doyle and Butterworth, or should I say Kipner, on that faceoff. Kipner wins it. Wolsel clears it to center. Matt Heim and Caleb Chilman standing by on defense. Christensen too far ahead. Too far ahead for Gazelle. No icing. That was deflected. Here's Kipner with it 2-on-2 for the Tempest. Christensen comes up with it and clears it to center. Stewart to Wilkins. Alex Wilkins ahead to Kipner at center. Stewart gets it again. Centering pass. Loose puck in the slot. Losel couldn't get that one, and Heim takes over and carries it ahead the other way. Shot deflected by Losel. Picked up by Wilkins. Gazelle loses an edge as Wilkins keeps carrying it ahead. Here's a shot and a save by Freiberger as he closes the gap. Madheim poke checks it away from Stewart. Doyle to Chilman. Looks through traffic, gives it to Heim. Lead feet ahead to Will Holden offside. 15:37 left to play second quarter. That's second period. Second period, 15:37 left. Buffalo Tempest lead the Kalkaska Battlers 1-0. Looks like a penalty coming up to the Battlers. It's going to be Quinn O'Reilly. Any idea what the call was? Yeah, it's a penalty on Quinn O'Reilly. Yeah, we weren't paying attention. We apologize. So the Battlers are on another Serve-Pro penalty kill. So the Tempest go back to their power play. Losel back to Horinzek at the blue line. Back to Losel. Granville back to Losel. He'll risk one wide. Stewart to Granville. Back to Losel. Shot tipped. That's blocked. Comes back to Losel holding it in. He'll try to wrist one, blocked by Holden. Another wrister goes wide. Horinzek at the far board. Back to Losel at the blue line. To Stewart near side. Wrist shot deflected. Pass save by Freiberger. Manheim clears it down. Here's a short-handed 2-on-1. Hofstetter to Will Holden. He scores! Now we're tied at 1 with 1:06 left on the Battlers Serve-Pro penalty kill. Cam Hofstetter and Will Holden on the 2-on-1 short-handed on-man rush. Manheim's going to get an assist on that one. So it's tied at 1. The Battlers needed that one. Here's Horenzik. Poked away by Edney, backed up by Scardino. He had it poked away by Heim. Brendan Rainey clears it up off the glass, and Maving will come out and play it for Granville. Granville makes a move across the line into the Battlers zone, around the end boards, drops it off for Kipner. Centering pass to Stewart, couldn't get a shot off. Here's Horenzik wiring one, deflected wide. Chillman clears it down. Maving will play it for Horenzik. Horenzik gets it back from Scardino and carries it through center. He'll dump along the end boards. Kipner tries to pass it to Scardino. He wasn't there, and the puck goes all the way down. Kipner was frustrated about that. No communication whatsoever. And now it's icing on the Tempest as the Battlers complete their Serve Pro penalty kill, and it's tied at 1. Impressive penalty kill, along with the shorthanded goal by Will Holden, assisted by Cam Hofstetter and Matt Heim with a lead pass. 13:08 left, second period. 1 goal apiece. Will Holden takes the faceoff against Butterworth, and Holden wins it. Hofstetter back to Heim, to Chillman. He'll wire one. Wide over top of the net. Heim tries to wire one, no deflection. That goes wide. Chillman holds it in to O'Reilly. Had it bounce off his stick, but held in by Chillman again. To Hofstetter. Tries to wire one, deflected wide by Holden. Here's Holden with it again. Trying to pass it to Hofstetter. Too hot to handle. Heim shot blocked by Butterworth. Here come the Tempest. We're already back to 5-on-5. Freiberger gloves the puck down on a one-hopper. Will Holden patiently feeds it ahead to O'Reilly. He'll dump it into Maving, and the Battlers change on the fly. Aaron Ventura drops it off to Losel. Here he comes. 3-on-3. Pass couldn't connect, and Brent Hansen takes over. Lead feed to Rainey, and a wrist shot. Bounced off of Maving, almost went in. Maving didn't know where it was. 11:50 and counting. Second period. Here comes Losel with it again. He'll dump it into Freiberger. Kipner on the rebound. Shoots it wide. And a Battler's down. That's Evan Kellogg. He gets back up. Do we have a penalty coming up? Looks like Aaron Ventura might be going. I believe for a tripping penalty. As we have 11:37 left of the second period. So where will the face-off be? So no penalty. Doyle and Kipner on the face-off outside the Kalkaska blue line. Doyle barely wins the face-off. Battlers control. Battle for the puck won by the Battlers. Kazil had it stolen by Aaron Ventura. Doyle tries to body check it, but no dice. Ventura to Kiffner, and now an interference call coming up to Sean Doyle at the Battlers. And again, like I said before in my pregame, the Battlers have to stay out of the box. Right now, they've taken 3 penalties thus far in the second period, and that they just keep giving the Buffalo Tempest more power play opportunities. The Battlers killed off the last one. Another Serve Pro penalty kill coming up. Tempest win the faceoff. Losel to Lorenczak, centers to Stewart. Couldn't put it home. Stewart, he was covered. Didn't know computers had ringtones too. Hofstetter touches it with a high stick, and Manheim touches up. They don't realize that yet. .136 left on the Serve Pro penalty kill. 10:41 left, second period. Still tied at 1 going into this face-off to the right of Freiberger between Granville and Will Holden. Kyle Granville wins that face-off. Losel plays it along the end boards. Cleared but held in. Horinzak, shot deflects wide. Granville corrals the rebound. Cross ice to Horinzak. To Melanson. Tries to get a shot off. It's poke checked away and cleared to center. Losel being pursued by Hofstetter. Gets it ahead to Horinzak. Ahead to Stewart. Back into the Battler zone. Granville couldn't get the pass, and Hofstetter intercepts. The other way, shorthanded, and a glove save by Maving with 48 seconds left on the interference penalty to Sean Doyle. 9:53 left to play, second period. And there'll be a face-off to the left of Maving in the Buffalo zone. All right. Tempest win that face-off. Scardino. Pass couldn't connect to Horinzak, and the Battlers take over. Edney along the end boards tries to send one to Rainey. That was deflected away. 14 seconds left on the kill. Mason pokes one away, but it's held in by Granville. Pass to Horinzak to Scardino. Wrist one wide. Back to Stewart. Penalty is over. Stewart lets one go. That's deflected by Rainey and out of play. So the Battlers complete yet another Serve Pro penalty kill, brought to you by Serve Pro. Tempest win that face-off, shot deflects wide. Matt Heim gets held and takes exception. Heim retaliates, and there's a penalty coming up to Heim. And Heim tries to whack the puck away from Ventura in frustration. Matt Heim does not like this call. whatsoever. But he goes to the box. Matt Heim got tugged from behind. No arm up for that. Cam Hofstetter is getting an explanation. With 8:42 left to play in the second period, Matt Heim slamming to the bench door by Quinn O'Reilly. You got to keep your composure. Don't want to get called for don't want to get penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. Tempest barely win the faceoff of the battle for the puck. Here's Melanson. Centering pass to Brinzak. Big opportunity and a big save by Freiberger. It looked like Brinzak had a golden opportunity to put the Tempest back up 2-1, but decided to make a move. Could have. Looks like he was thinking he could have shot that earlier. Just a bit earlier. Kipner and Holden on the faceoff. Kipner wins the faceoff. Melanson wires one wide. Held in by Losel. Coughed up by Melanson. Holden and Hofstetter 2-on-2 shorthanded. Centers to Holden through the slot, sticked away. Here's Chillman with a chance, deflected over top. Now a battle for the puck at the end board. Comes free to Losel. Losel patiently waits. Gets it to Hrinzek. Hrinzek weaves around the Ballards' defense. Around the net. Back out to Melanson. Tries to wire once. Poked away by Rainey. Here's a breakaway. James Edney in on Maving. He'll shoot. Rebound, score! James Edney on a breakaway with 7:26 left, second period. And 44 seconds on the penalty kill. And James Edney on a breakaway. First shot was a pad save by Maving, but Edney easily picked up the rebound and put it into the back of the net, and the Battlers lead 2-1. And that's the first lead of this doubleheader entirely for the Battlers. Tempest are going to try to respond here. They're still on the power play for 30 seconds and counting. Hrinzek around the back of the net. Losel back to Stewart, or should I say Scardino. Back to Granville. Far board. Scardino with the blue line. Wires one, blocked. Losel. Wrist shot pad saved by Freiberger and cleared down by Mason Held all the way down to Maving. Standing on it, but still getting it to Losel is Maving, and now Kipner across the line. Tries to center one. Hrinzek got there too late. Didn't get there in time. Shot and a bouncing puck. Freiberger makes the pad save. Rebound goes to the end board. Now Chillman. Gets it ahead. Rainey clears it down. Penalty kill is already over. Will Holden comes up with a steal. Centering pass to Rainey with a one-timer block. Rebound, Will Holden with a wrister and a glove save by Maving. And they'll hang on with 6:01 left to play second period. So the Battlers, with 2 shorthanded goals this second period, lead 2-1. First, Will Holden, and then James Edney on a breakaway. Howlett dumps it in after getting a lead pass. Tries to center one, gets checked by Matt Heim, who comes up with a steal. Here's Edney getting it from Will Holden. Pass to Hofstetter, back to O'Reilly. He'll wrist one, and a glove save by Maving. Aaron Ventura gets the rebound for Buffalo. Gets checked. Matt Heim has his shot deflected up and out of play. .5:18 left to play, second period. There'll be a face-off to the left of Maving. Doyle and Granville. Granville wins that face-off. Along the end boards, Wilkins to Granville, couldn't get that one. Cleared to center. Mellinson dumps it back into the Battler zone. Kellogg picks it up. Christensen, cross ice, intercepted by Herenzak. Kellogg to Kuzil. Doyle clears it ahead. Not enough distance for icing. Puck along the end boards. Ballers dump it in on a delayed offside. Kazil almost picked that one off, but now here's Karinzak shooting one wide. Christensen tried to get it to Kazil, couldn't get that. Intercepted by Kellogg, pocket pick. Granville and Harinzak 2-on-1. Here's a wrister and a pad save. Rebound. Harinzak with a whack at it. Couldn't quite get enough stick on that puck, and Freiberger will hold on. 3:56 left to play, second period. Still 2-1 Battlers. Face off to the left of Freiberger. Stewart and Will Holden. Matt Stewart comes up with the puck, tries to center one. That was tipped by Holden and held on to by Freiberger. 3:51 left to play, second period. 2-1 Battlers. 5 aside. Centering pass deflected away, and now here's a break for O'Reilly. Gets around the defender. Backhander saved by Maving. Centering pass doesn't get to Hofstetter, and Stewart with a steal. Here he comes the other way. Poke checked away. O'Reilly to Hofstetter, 2-on-2. One-timer by O'Reilly goes high over top of the net. Here's Chillman with it. Shoots one off the side of the net. Chillman plays it back for Heim. Ahead to Hofstetter. Couldn't get that one. Icing is the call as a result. .244 left to play, second period. There'll be a face-off in the Kalkaska zone. to the right of Freiberger. It'll be Butterworth, and I believe Brent Hansen. Butterworth wins that faceoff. Shots blocked. Puck mishandled by Hansen, and the Tempest will reset. 2.5 to go, second period. Hofstetter poke checks it away. Wilkins dumps it in. Freiberger plays it for Heim. Here's a deflection. Aaron Ventura almost had a chance, and now here's Edney with it. James Edney, right face-off circle shot, a stick save by Maving. Puck in the near corner. Edney tries to corral it. Scardino poke checks it away. Aaron Ventura plays it past Kellogg, but intercepted by Heim. Ahead to James Edney. Edney patiently waits. Centers one to Hansen, couldn't get a stick on it. Brendan Rainey had it for a second or two. Here's a loose puck. Shot by Hansen, blocked. Another shot goes wide. Saved by Maving, and he will cover up for another face-off. And now a little curricular activity with 1:23 left to play, second period. And now we have a little discussion here at the Kalkaska Battlers bench. Face off to the right of Maving. Hansen and Granville, and the whistle blows again. .121 left. Tempest win that face-off. Harinzak carries it ahead, shoots one in. Puck along the end boards battled for. Rister and a stick save by Freiberger. Here's Harinzak with it. Mellinson dumps it in. Mason Held retrieves and gets it to James Edney. Airborne pass. And it's touched with a high stick by Harinzak, who couldn't believe it. But it was clearly touched with a high stick. .46 seconds left, and there'll be a face-off. O'Reilly holds it in. There's Holden. Will Holden. Tried one there. Choman with a blast and a save by Maming, deflected off his stick and out of play off the mesh. Off the netting and out of play. 26.3 seconds left. Second period. Face off to the right of Maming. Holden in Granville. Holden wins the face-off. O'Reilly with a wrister and a save by Maving, and another face-off coming up. 22.4 seconds left, second period. Tempest win that face-off. Tattoo clears, but held in by Chillman. Centering pass deflects to Hofstetter. Time around the back of the net. Tries to center one to Will Holden. Now the Tempest come up with a steal. Herinzak on a breakaway, but there goes the buzzer, and time is run out in the second period. Second intermission, the Kalkaska Battlers jump ahead 2-1 over the Buffalo Tempest after 40 minutes of play. Taking a look, 14-6 Lions at halftime. I know Jameer Gibbs got a touchdown, got the Lions' first touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run by David Montgomery. So the Lions lead by a touchdown, this time by 8 points. So the Lions lead the Colts 14-6 at halftime at Lucas Oil Stadium. 2-1 Battlers lead the Tempest after 2. Battlers hockey sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings at Traverse City Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's Go Sports Bar. We'll be right back.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go Sports Bar!
The Fry Step, starring Ronald McDonald and Friends.
If you hop all around like the Fry kids do, you're doing the Fry Step. It's fun for you. Fry girls, Fry guys. You'll hop all around like the Fry kids do. Then you go where your nose will lead you to.
French fries.
McDonald's French fries.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Above the Bar podcast, where each week we belly up to the bar with a new guest, find out what they do, who they are, and what makes them great. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Let's be frank about car services. Most of them make you feel like a bit of a dipstick. But at Midas, we're different, with transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repairs. Tread's a bit worn, just needs a rotation. Bulbs blown, easy fix. That? Oh, well, that's just a bit of dirt. Dirt! Yeah, I'm not a chamois, Gavin. Midas, you can rely on us.
Dear James, I want to thank you and Veterans Guardian for lending a helping hand when it seemed like no one else could. I am now on the verge of getting the health insurance and benefits I earned while serving in the military. The veterans on your team knew exactly how to help, and I would always be thankful.
What happens when you have a lot of banking to do, but only a little time to do it? Welcome to Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. Video Teller puts you face-to-face with a specially trained member service representative. Yes, a real person, located in northern Michigan, who can help you with almost all your banking needs. With Video Teller, you also enjoy extended hours. And outside of these hours, you can use Video Teller like an ATM for fast cash. Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. You'll experience the difference and love it.
your Kalkaska battlers, the Fairfield Inn and Suites isn't just a hotel, it's home.
Okay, if I could just get a signature right here.
I always knew you wanted my autograph. Going up? Oh, we're going all the way up, baby.
So, third floor?
Talkie time, baby! Wake up!
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty! You're dead weight! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
The Fry Step, starring Ronald McDonald and Friends.
If you hop all around like the Fry kids do, you're doing the Fry Step. It's fun for you. Fry girls, Fry guys. You'll hop all around like the Fry kids do. Then you go where your nose will lead you to.
French fries.
McDonald's French fries.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Above the Bar podcast, where each week we belly up to the bar with a new guest, find out what they do, who they are, and what makes them great. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Let's be frank about car services. Most of them make you feel like a bit of a dipstick. But at Midas, we're different, with transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repairs. Tread's a bit worn, just needs a rotation. Bulbs blown, easy fix. That? Oh, well, that's just a bit of dirt. Dirt! Yeah, I'm not a chamois, Gavin. Midas, you can rely on us.
Dear James, I want to thank you and Veterans Guardian for lending a helping hand when it seemed like no one else could. I am now on the verge of getting the health insurance and benefits I earned while serving in the military. The veterans on your team know exactly how to help, and I will always be thankful.
What happens when you have a lot of banking to do, but only a little time to do it? Welcome to Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. Video Teller puts you face-to-face with a specially trained member service representative. Yes, a real person, located in northern Michigan, who can help you with almost all your banking needs. With Video Teller, you also enjoy extended hours. And outside of these hours, you can use Video Teller like an ATM for fast cash. Video Teller from Forefront Credit Union. You'll experience the difference and love it.
your Kalkaska battlers, the Fairfield Inn and Suites isn't just a hotel, it's home.
Okay, if I could just get a signature right here.
I always knew you wanted my autograph.
Going up?
Oh, we're going all the way up, baby.
So, third floor?
We're about to start the third period. The Kalkaska Battlers lead the Buffalo Tempest 2-1. Both teams, of course, will start 5-on-5. 2 shorthanded goals by the Battlers. Will Holden and then James Edney. Scoring first for Buffalo in the first period on the power play was Harinzak. Battlers hockey, of course, sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings of Traverse City. Buffalo Wild Wings Let's Go Sports Bar. Tempest win the faceoff and dump it in, and the third period's underway. Shillman to Holden. Now it's Hofstetter getting it. Here's O'Reilly with a shot and a pad save by Maving. Battlers hold it in. O'Reilly. Holden banks it off the inboard. Shot high off the glass. Shillman holds it in. O'Reilly centers one. Hofstetter scores! Cam Hofstetter, the captain, makes it a 2-goal game. Just 38 seconds in. Cam Hofstetter's fired up on that one, understandably. Good centering feed from Quinn O'Reilly, perfectly executed by Cam Hofstetter. And it's 3-1 Battlers with 19:22 left of the third period. This one is even strength. Mallinson with a shot and a save by Freiberger. He hangs on. 19:14 left. Third period. Caleb Chillman's also going to get the assist. So it's Hofstetter from O'Reilly and Chillman at 38 seconds into the third period. To extend the Battlers' lead to 3-1. Kellogg checks the puck away from Harinzak. Harinzak gets it back. A Tempest player is down. Good centering pass right there from Harinzak to Kiffner, and he puts it home top shelf. A wide open net, and it's a 1-goal game again. The goal's going to count. Tatu is down. Helped off the bench. 18:50 left. Tatu is one of the Tempest defensemen. Ballers win that face-off at center. Here's a penalty coming up to the Tempest. That's going to be holding the stick on Wilkins at 1:23 into the third period. So the Ballers will head to the Farm Bureau Insurance power play for the first time this hockey game. So there'll be a face-off to the right of Maving. There'll be Will Holden and Matt Stewart, it appears. It is. Holden wins the face-off to Matt Heim. To Chillman. One-timer pad save by Maving. And it's cleared all the way down by Buffalo. Looks like Loso doing those clearing honors. Hofstra dumping it in after tagging up behind the blue line. Puck bounces off a stanchion. Stewart plays it ahead to Freiberger. Plays it away from Kipner. Madheim gets it to Chillman behind the Kalkaska, his own net. Here's a steal, a turnover, a giveaway. Madheim with a good defensive play, getting the stick down. And then he feeds it ahead to O'Reilly up the right wing on the power play. O'Reilly with a wrister and a stomach save by Maving, and he hangs on. 58 seconds left on the Farm Bureau Insurance Battlers power play. 17:35 left to play, third period. Battlers lead 3-2 over the Tempest. Face off to the right, to the left of Maving, Brett Hansen and Granville. Tempest win that face off and clear it to center. Rainey cuts it off. Here's Edney with it. Doyle comes up with it, but it gives it away from to Hrinzek. Here comes Granville, shorthanded, and he's going to tie it up. A shorthanded goal by Granville, assisted by Hrinzek. Not a good giveaway by Matt Heim, and it's tied at 3 just like that. 29 seconds left on the Battlers power play. So it's tied at 3. Granville from Hrinzek shorthanded at 2:54 into the third period. That's a bad giveaway right there by Matt Heim. Ballers dump it in. Chillman. He'll wrist one off the side of the net. Back to Matt Heim. Heim along the blue line. Back to Chillman. Almost gets checked from behind. He'll wrist one anyway, and Maving with another stomach save and hangs on. 16:31 left to play, third period. Tied at 3. Threes are wild, as Ken Daniels would say, the television play-by-play voice of the Detroit Red Wings. Tempest come up with it on the face-off. Here's a breakaway for Mellinson. Shot and a save by Rob Holden, keeping this game tied at 3. A wrister by Moses Ventura blocked. I believe, by Chillman. Here's O'Reilly to Will Holden. Back into the Tempest zone at even strength 5-on-5 and a save by Maving. And he'll hang on. Lions defense forces a 3-and-out on the Colts and forces a punt. 57-yard punt. Tempest win the faceoff back here, by the way. Clearing attempt hits the linesman. And the Battlers come up with it. Another official in the way as Endy tries to steer the puck around the near corner. Held in by Mason Held. He'll risk one. Saved by Maving. And it's cleared down. Can't touch it with a high stick, Evan. Here's Rainey with it, breaking in. Shoots one through traffic and a save by Maving. Ballard's dumping in, but not along the end boards. Tempest dumping in the other way. Matt Heim retrieves. Lead feed to Edney. Drops it off to Hofstetter. Hofstetter has got a goal. Left face-off circle shot deflected and they say it goes out of play. Looked like that puck was wobbling it, but it's still landed in play. So a mistake there. But there will be a face-off in the Buffalo zone. At least the audio's working. Barely held in by O'Reilly. Weaves into the right face. O'Reilly retrieves it, centers one again. Comes all the way up to Chillman. Deflected wide on the shot attempt. O'Reilly, back to Holden, back to Chillman. He'll risk another one. Stomach saved by Maving, and he'll hang on. Still tied at 3. Goff just took a sack. 2nd and 13. Timeout called. Tempest win that face-off. Passing attempt tipped, but it comes to Doyle. Back to Chillman. He'll risk another one on a glove save by Maving. He'll hang on again. 14-18 left third period. Tied at 3. Lions lead the Colts 14-6 with 6:06 left third quarter. Doyle and Butterworth on the faceoff back here in Kalkaska. Kazil to Chillman. Over to Heim. He'll blast one. Deflected wide. Here's Heim with the steal. And a roof shot score! Heim weaved around the Tempest defense and wristed one top shelf past Maving, and the Battlers are back in front, 4-3, with 13:58 left to play in the third period. Matt Heim gets on the board. It's Heim time indeed. It's going to be 6:02 into the third period. Heim from Chillman and Will Holden. Now there's a delay as the officials talk things over with the Tempest bench. I don't see a Tempest coach anywhere. Oh, okay. So it's somewhere out of the bench. Here's a giveaway and a pad save by Freiberger on Melanson in the slot. Shillman from behind the net gets it slightly ahead to O'Reilly. Freiberger plays it back. Give it away to Granville by Heim, and Granville ties it up on a deflection. Mannheim throws his stick in disgust and frustration. Mannheim with yet another giveaway, and Granville ties it back up at 4. With 13:32 left. That's going to be an unassisted goal by Granville. The Lions are on the Colts 25-yard line. A 14-yard pass from Goff to David Montgomery, playing the receiver role. Granville unassisted at 6:28. Here's Duplantis with it. He gives that one away. It was deflected. Puck is loose. Duplantis plays it into the Tempest zone. Here's Edney with it with a shot, a stick save by Maving. Melanson clears it to center. Duplantis cuts it off. Corrals the puck. Rainey dumps it in. Tempest cleared back down. I believe that no icing. He might have been deflected. Here's Edney with it again, 3-on-3. Hippner comes up with it. Ahead to Losel, 3-on-1 break, 3-on-2. Backhander pad save. Rebound. Puck comes loose, wide of the net. O'Reilly corrals it, tries to feed it ahead to Edney, but Edney didn't even touch it, and it's icing on the Battlers with 12:11 left to play. Third period. Still tied at 4. We got a good one. Face off to the left of Freiberger. Stewart and O'Reilly. O'Reilly wins that face off. Corralled by Evan Kellogg behind his own net. He'll play it ahead along the near board to Rainey. Lead pass deflected by Kipner, intended for Edney. Picked off at center by Rainey, and here comes Kellogg with it. Battlers come in onside. Shot is blocked, and now a 2-on-1 break. Losel and Stewart, look out. Here's a wrister blocker save by Freiberger. Tempest dump it back in on a delayed offside for about a split second. Kellogg corrals it. Clears it to center. Scardino dumps it back in just in front of the red line. No icing. Heim corrals it. Pass was on target, but Wadley to Christensen. Lions just scored a touchdown, and now here's an opportunity. Hrinzak, and he scores. Nice move by Hrinzak. He's got 2, and the Tempest are back out in front, 5-4. Mannheim again slams his stick to the board with 11:02 left to play in the third period. Tempest lead the Ballers 5-4. Jahmyr Gibbs with a 5-yard touchdown run. And then a taunting penalty on Gibbs after that. But the extra point is good. 21-6 Lions lead the Colts. 2:19 left, third quarter at Lucas Oil Stadium. But now there's a discussion going on between officials. It is a one-goal game, but it looks like the Ballers had a 3-1 lead at the beginning of the third period, but now they've allowed 4 goals here in this third period. A 4-1 goal run by the Tempest. Ballers trying to tie it up. Naving makes the save on Will Holden on the backhand in front of the crease with 10:45 left to play, third period. Tempest win that faceoff and clear it. It deflects to Chillman. Puck goes all the way to the near corner. O'Reilly centers one to Will Holden, and it poke checked away by Wilkins. And it comes out to center to Chillman. Across to Matt Heim. Brings it in. Dumps it off to Will Holden, a wrister and a chest save by Maving with a glove. And he hangs on. 10:08 left, third period. 5-4 Tempest. They made a 4-1 goal run here in this early in the third period to make a comeback here. Tempest win the faceoff, but Held holds it in for Kalkaska. Matt Heim Evan Kellogg loses an edge. Stewart with a breakaway. Tries to send one. Nobody home. Shot blocked by Kellogg. He's down. Struggling to get up. And now Aaron Ventura is down for Buffalo. 9:42 left to play, third period. And now some confusion in the slot. A discussion in between two teams and the officials. .942 left to play, third period. 5-4 Tempest to face off to the left of Freiberger in the Kalkaska zone. Face off to the right, rather. Aaron Ventura slams the bench door shut in anger. It'll be Kipner and Brent Hansen. Whistle blows and they'll do the face-off again. Valors win that faceoff, but they give it away to Stewart. Hansen gave it away, but picking his pocket is Evan Kellogg. Kellogg weaves around Kipner. Gives it away to Tatu. Ahead to Stewart. Plays it into Freiberger, who gives it to Rainey. Puck hops over Doyle's stick blade. Puck comes loose. Edney jumps on it. Takes it into the Buffalo zone up the left wing. Closing the gap is Maving for that save. Puck is driven along the end board. Stolen by Edney. Here's a wrister going wide of the net. Puck slides all the way down to Stewart. Ahead the other way. Shot blocked by Matt Hine. Good block there. One-timer by Scardino through the slot, and a glove save by Freiberger with 8:34 left, third period. Face off to the left of Freiberger. It's going to be Granville and Doyle on that face-off. Granville wins the space off to Wilkins. Tries to wire one, deflected by Hrinzek wide. Not much of an effort there. What a centering pass from Hrinzek to Mellenson, who scores top shelf. It's now 6-4. A little taunting to the stands, but you can only be penalized for taunting in football, not hockey. You can still be fined for a gesture. But it's 6-4 Tempest on a 5-1 goal run now. 8:21 left, third period. Here's Holden with an opportunity off the right post. O'Reilly holds it in. O'Reilly corrals it on the far corner. Centers one to Heim, wrist one wide. Hrinzek jumps out and clears it down. Not enough distance for icing. Hofstetter corrals the puck. Fowler's change on the fly. O'Reilly to Will Holden. Tempest cleared back to center. Mason Held jumps on it. Scardino with it behind his own Buffalo net. 7:09 left to play and counting. Third period. Tempest leads 6-4. The Battlers really need to make a comeback now after blowing a 3-1 lead. Rainey had his pocket picked. A centering pass to Aaron Ventura, covered well. Edney to Rainey on a lead feed. Shoots that one wide out the other side. Brett Hansen tries to corral it. That's stolen. And the puck comes all the way to Maving, who covers up in his crease for another faceoff. 6:22 left to play, third period. End of the third quarter, Lions lead 21-6. They have the ball after forcing another Colts punt. Kellogg fails to hold that one in. Too hot to handle. Here's O'Reilly with a good play, carrying it in along the right wing, but it's stolen 2 seconds thereafter and cleared to Chillman at his own blue line ahead to Hofstetter. To the left faceoff circle, into the slot. Wrist one deflected wide. Picked up by O'Reilly, centering to Hofstetter. Lost the handle of the puck. Stolen by Herinzek. 3-on-2 the other way. Shot deflects high off the glass. Granville plays it back for Melanson. Pass picked off. On the inboards by Will Holden. Granville picks it back up for Buffalo on the attack. Avoids Hofstetter. Melanson to Granville. Holden steals it to Hofstetter, who clears it down. Battlers change on the fly. Maving plays it for Scardino. Down to 5 minutes left of the third period. Sean Doyle with a check on Wilkins. Wilkins still dumps it in. Madheim retrieves. Gets it to Christensen. Back to Chillman. Doyle dumps it in. Aaron Ventura clears it to center. Kellogg to Chillman. Chillman tries to weave around the wall of defense by the Tempest, but they take over and dump it in the other way. Almost down to 4 minutes left. Kiffner. Tempest are trying to put this one away, but it's stolen by Kalkaska. There's Tyler Christensen dumping it in. Wilkins retrieves and gets it ahead to Stewart. Gets hit, but gets it to Kiffner. 2-on-2 rush. Backhander off the side of the net. Tempest won a penalty. Now a penalty coming up to the Tempest. At least I think. It's an interference call. Aaron Ventura heads back to the bench. I believe Kalkaska is actually getting penalized for interference. That's Tyler Christensen at 16-17 into the third period. Now the win probability for the Tempest has risen even higher. And there'll be a face-off in the Battlers zone to the right of Freiberger. So the Battlers now on the verge of getting swept in this two-game doubleheader. Back-to-back doubleheader. The Buffalo Tempest, since their last loss, have come up with a flurry of goals in their last 4 games now. Here's a lead feed to Hofstetter from Holden. Drops it off to Heim to Holden off the post. Holden gets it back. Shorthanded. Battlers have nothing to lose here. Melanson to Granville across the line. Puck bounces off the referee. Battlers clear it down. It's a ServPro penalty kill brought to you by ServPro. 1:14 and counting on that. 2:54 and counting in the third period. Here's Melanson around the back of the Kalkaska net. Granville to Losel, back to Melanson to Stewart, and he puts it home past Freiberger. It's now 7-4. It's a power play goal. That should pretty much do it. 2:25 left to play third period. A costly penalty on Tyler Christensen. That came with 42 seconds left on the Servpro penalty kill. Losel and Melanson on the assist on Stewart's power play goal at 17:35 into the third period. Another face-off at center. So it's 5 aside. 7-4 Tempest. Jack Fox with a 60-yard punt. Icing on the Battlers. 2:04 left, third period. Tempest about to skate off the ice with another victory here. And a timeout called. Colts were penalized for running into the kicker, but that penalty was declined. So it's 7-4 Tempest. Buffalo Tempest are about to improve to 5-1-1, 5-1-0-0 actually. Battlers are on the verge of dropping to 4-3-0-0 with 8 points. Tempest are about to collect their 10th point on the year in the APHL standings, already overtaking the Battlers for second place. We're going to keep an eye on this, see if anything else happens here. Butterworth looks like he won the faceoff, but Brent Hansen comes up with a steal. Dumps it in. Maving plays it out. Held in. Hansen with it. Nice move there. Edney shoots it wide. Aaron Ventura clears, but held in by Kellogg. Shot wide, blocked by Scardino, who's hodling. Clearing attempt deflected, no icing. Here's Kellogg breaking through to the left faceoff circle to the corner. Tried to drop it back, tried to center one to Edney at the left faceoff circle, but Kipner picked it off. And now there's a penalty coming up for cross-checking on Buffalo. Kellogg gets back up immediately. He's okay. 1:14 left, third period. Tempest 7, Battlers 4. And Scardino's going to go to the box. So one more Farm Bureau Insurance power play for the Battlers. Well, that's a 3-goal game with only 1:14 left to play in the third period. Holden and Holden and Kipner on the faceoff. Holden wins it. Centering pass to Holden. Wrist one deflects wide. Comes out to Chillman at the blue line. DeHeim. Natheim. Gets it to O'Reilly. Back to Chillman. Back to O'Reilly. Over to Heim. Passing attempt blocked by Wilkins. Comes back out to Heim. Backed out to Chillman at the blue line. Slap shot Deflected by Holden wide. O'Reilly tries to center one up. Nope. He'll give it to Hofstetter at the left side. Comes out to Kiffner and he'll just dump it in. Tempest are just going to use up clock and skate away with a 7-4 win. The Ballers will head into this Thanksgiving break with a 2-game losing streak. Will Holden skates it in. Back to Chillman. 2 seconds left. One last shot wide over the net. Hofstetter fails to get the rebound, and this game is over. Final score: Tempest 7, Ballers 4. Tempest sweep the doubleheader at the Coliseum. So the Ballers will go on the road December 7th at the West Michigan Sentinels, and then they'll be back here December 8th. On Sunday, December 8th. Until then, this is Taylor Phillips signing off, live from the Coliseum. Again, final score: Buffalo Tempest 7, Kalkaska Battlers 4. The Battlers hockey sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings of Traverse City. Buffalo Wild Wings Let's Go Sports Bar, also brought to you by Trout Town Tavern and Eatery in Kalkaska. Midas, McDonald's, Loom, Forefront Credit Union, TC Man Cave in Traverse City, Rip Cut Wood Wiring, Servpro, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Ta-ta for now. Battle call. Colts are forced to punt again. Lions defense is doing it.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
The Fry Step, starring Ronald McDonald and Friends.
If you hop all around like the Fry kids do, you're doing the Fry Step. It's fun for you. Fry girls, Fry guys. You'll hop all around like the Fry kids do. Then you go where your nose will lead you to.
French fry.
McDonald's French fries.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Above the Bar podcast, where each week we belly up to the bar with a new guest, find out what they do, who they are, and what makes them great. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Let's be frank about car services. Most of them make you feel like a bit of a dipstick. But at Midas, we're different, with transparent pricing and a straight-up rundown of any repair.